welcome back. So this week's episode is the boring realities.
Yeah, something a bit different.
Of living on the road. So we've just spent, I think maybe 6 weeks since we've last been like at a house, and the last 3 weeks off power. So we've in a caravan park, we've just showed up and it's time to do the reset. So while Josh is doing everything outside, I've come straight in the caravan and stripped our bed and then got all of our towels, took them straight over to the laundry, and gonna put some fresh sheets on now, give the ground a bit of a sweep out. We've got probably a couple kilos of sand here, and then we'll start to feel a bit fresh again.
We've just been camped up on a beach for the last few days and didn't have enough water in our tanks to give the outboard a good flush. So as soon as we got to the caravan park, gave that a flush for a few minutes.
Hopefully, she'll last a few more years. This bed is a nightmare to make. Maybe because it has a Labrador on it. Come on, G. Come on.
GG. We've run out of gas in both bottles, but this one only lasted us a week, which is a bit annoying. But yeah, we'll get those two done.
And that's the bed all done. I would advise dark coloured bedding, so don't follow what I've just done and put on a white doona cover, especially seeing we're going into the outback.
Not one of the best jobs, but has to be done. Gigi's bed also gets a reset. It's covered in sand. Jump up, 1, 2, 3. Good girl. Do you want the pillow? Good job, babe.
Let's go. Now we'll wait for all of this stuff to dry, and while that's doing that, we'll go get some groceries. There's only a Foodlands where we are, which is Seduna, but we are going to Port Augusta tomorrow, so I think what we'll do is just grab whatever we need to today and then do an online order to Woolies in Port Augusta tomorrow and collect it on our way through. And that's how you drop $50. And that's only some little snacks to get us through to the proper shop tomorrow. What we are currently doing is just plugging the car fridge straight into the caravan power. Obviously we haven't used the car for like 3 days, and that ran our second battery flat.
Yeah, so it would have been super handy to have a solar blanket. So yeah.
It's definitely something we need to get.
$68. 2 gas bottles, a large and a small. The servo was cheaper, but they didn't have them, so we just got it done at the caravan park. To put them back in, it's not too easy because they're quite heavy.
Alright, majority of the washing is dry, now time to put it away.
So we like to change out these dehumidifiers regularly, even when we're in, dry states. It's always good to catch extra moisture in the air. So this trip we've filled up 3, so it doesn't take long. really started to notice that when we're traveling in rural or remote areas, you can't get good fresh bread. So we're gonna have a crack at making our own. We've never done it before either, so, and we don't have all the right ingredients either, so who knows, it's probably gonna flop, but let's go. So this recipe calls for salt, yeast, sugar, some warm water, and 700 grams of bread flour. We only had 300, and then we've added 200 of self-raising flour, so we don't even have the right amount. So I'm just going to add in less of the other ingredients. I don't think this is going to work. It's been a 6-hour ordeal. And we're at night time as well, so this bread's gonna be... We're gonna have to wait till the morning, but I'll give you a sneak peek. Looks alright, we'll see how it tastes tomorrow. There you are.
Thank you.
Moment of truth to cut my bread. I don't have a serrated knife, but we've also had a few nibbles at it too. Yeah,
Not bad.
it's pretty dense. Feels like a rock.
Right, it's 8 a.m. now. We've got a 5-hour drive ahead of us today, but for us a 5-hour drive could be like an 8-hour drive on just a highway, so a bit of a boring one, but unfortunately we've got to do it to get places.
This is the cheapest fuel we've had for a year. $1.96.7.
We're about 20 minutes left on this drive and we just had 3 codes come up. So what was it? Check engine,
Yeah.
traction control off, and a spanner.
Yeah. So we just disconnected the battery for a few minutes and started it back up. And the codes are cleared, but I think we're just going to drop into Toyota and get them to do a code check on it first.
Yeah, we're lucky, so we're driving into Port Augusta, so we had no plans where we'll stay tonight, so we might just go see Toyota, see what they say.
So what turned out to be a boring, mundane video
Has ended up with a blown engine.
Don't say that.
Touch wood.
Touch wood.
No, so I think it's 3:30 now and we've just pulled up at a camp for the night, so a rest stop on the side of the road. And that's it. So we've got our groceries, we've freshened up the caravan. We did go to Toyota and they said that since
We disconnected the battery, their code wasn't there and they couldn't read it, so...
they did say that like potentially I think they could, but it would just be really hard for them. So we're just, if we got it again, we'd have to come back.
Yeah.
So we can't like wait around for it. There's no issues like driving the car or anything. So we're like 20 k's out of town now and we'll see what happens. Thank you for watching.
Thank
Please
you.
like and subscribe, and the next episode will be
We'll give you a sneak peek
a lot more exciting.
of where we are.
And also take in the thunder as a sneak peek.